What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or nah, tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. I'm here today to do a reading for twin flames that are in separation, but that want to be in union, that want to reunite, right? Before I get into why I want to do this reading, let me just tell you, I start all of my cards out upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting with reversals because that is some bullshit, okay? This may or may not resonate. I don't know if I just said that, but if I did, oh well. But it may or may not resonate with every single divine masculine or divine feminine, okay? So keep that in mind. I want to do this reading, right, because I read this article today, which I'm going to post the link in the description. But she was spitting some real shit. She was like, it was about twin flames, of course. But she was saying why she doesn't watch tarot readers and believe in psychics and all that shit. Not all of them. She said, number one, because if it's a tarot reader that's not going through the same journey as far as the twin journey, you know what I mean? How the fuck could they pick up on the energy, which is some real shit, right? How can a motherfucker relate to you that ain't even going through the same shit? That was one thing she said. The second thing she said was that, you know, a lot of readers always tell the divine feminine, like, yeah, the divine masculine is coming or whatever. He's going to leave the karmic. That message is coming. Same shit I've been spitting to y'all on some real shit. Same shit, because that's the shit that we see, right? But she flipped that shit. She was like, what if your divine masculine is stagnant because you're stagnant? Like, if y'all supposed to be twins, right? Then one moves, then you guys move the same way. So it's something that the divine feminine is not tapped into, which is why the divine masculine has not moved, or vice versa. It's something that the divine it's both of us. You know what I mean? So yeah, the divine masculine bullshitting like a motherfucker. I ain't switching up on my point at all. Like, he on some bullshit. And us as a divine feminine, we've ascended, so maybe we still on some spiritual bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He on some 3D bullshit, and maybe we on some 5D bullshit is what I'm saying. Like, and I mean that to say, maybe we're not doing all that we could do to make, you know, shit better in our purpose. Maybe we're not doing everything that we're supposed to be doing and following our purpose exactly the way that we're supposed to be following it, right? So that's why I was like, well, shit, let me pull the blockages for the divine masculine and the divine feminine and see if they mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some real shit, though. It really is, because it's like, I'm an impatient person. I done told y'all before, like, I hunkin' motherfuckers all the way home. I put on trap music, turn my high beams on, like, fuck everybody, get the fuck out my way, right? So I got a problem with impatience, being impatient. Isn't that funny that my divine masculine is taking his sweet ass motherfucking time? Like, my battle is impatience and his is to move, to be motivated. So they really are the same, you know what I mean? So I feel like maybe that's, I don't know for sure if that's my demon that I have to fight, but I'm saying, I get what she was saying as far as, if y'all twins, then it can't just be one person. And she was saying how readers often have the divine feminine, like, it's sad because the readers have the divine feminine feeling like they've done all the work that they need to do, and now the job is just to wait on the masculine to get his shit together, which I totally used to believe that, you know what I mean? Like, in a way, it is like he needs to get his shit together, but like I just said, on like the 3D plane he does, but we need to get our shit together on the 5D plane. So it's like, yeah, if we don't do our work, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck he gonna do his? If he don't do his work, how the fuck we gonna do ours? So I feel like it is a blockage on both sides. They're just totally on different planes is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to pull these blockages. Usually, you know, I would pull the cards. I pre-shuffle, just so you know. But usually I would pull like a whole scenario first, right? But I'm like, I'm just gonna pull 2 cards. Let's see what the mutual blockage is. The twin blockage. Not the blockage right now for the divine masculine or the divine feminine. The twin blockage, right? What came out was justice reversed, right? Which makes total sense. The shit is off balance. You know what I'm saying? The fucking triple beam got too much fucking dope on one side. You know what I mean? Like, it's off. It got clarified with the journey. So this is the mutual thing. Like I just told y'all, like on the 5D plane, you know what I'm saying? Our balance is off. You know what I mean? And I can admit to that shit. I'm not like the ghetto nun all the time. Sometimes I'm just fucking ghetto. Hold the nun type shit. You know what I mean? Where I could totally be better on some other shit. The divine masculine, his shit is off balance just in life, period. His journey, everything he's doing is kind of just like fucked up right now. So we kind of fucked up on the spiritual realm, and the divine masculine is kind of fucked up on the earthly realm. And that's why we can't meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only logical conclusion. Like, the bitch was on to something. Like I said, I'm going to post the damn shit in there. It's long as fuck. I'm going to just tell you that. It's a long-ass article, but it was intriguing and shit. And she was just going on about Like, you know, they got motherfuckers buying candles and praying to moons and all that shit. Like, and it made sense. She was like, none of that shit is gonna bring something that God brought together. Like, if it's divine, like, if you believe in God or the universe or whatever you believe in, that ain't the motherfucking moon. You know what I'm saying? So why the fuck would a moon bring you the divine masculine? Like, it just, I believe it can charge up your energy and clear you out. But ain't no moon gonna bring no motherfucker to you. Nothing but a motherfucking wolf or a German shepherd, okay? That's all the fuck the moon gonna bring. All the candle is gonna bring is a scent. You know what I mean? That's it. Like, you know what I mean? That's it. It's not going to actually bring that union together. And I feel what she was saying when she was like, it's giving people false ass hope. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. My whole thing for my channel is to get motherfuckers in union. So if I'm doing something wrong, motherfucker, tell me, because the whole point is to get my boo back. You know what I'm saying? So if me sitting here expecting him to do some better shit, and while I'm just sitting here or whatever, and I'm not advancing or putting shit out there, then I'm kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, snail mail and shit. Motherfucker just waiting. And I feel like, and I've been thinking this for a while. I'm sorry to keep talking, y'all, but I just want to get all this out. I've been thinking this for a while because I'm like, damn, it must be something I'm not doing. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be. It can't just be all the divine masculine. Like, we be ignorant to just be like, it's all these motherfuckers. Granted, a lot of that shit is the motherfuckers. I'm still gonna stick with that. But it can't all, it's not all of them. You know what I'm saying? It can't be. So it's something that we're doing, divine feminine, which I feel like on this earthly plane, we got that shit on lock. We do what we have to do. We handle our business. But it's something else. You know what I mean? Like, it's something else. Like, maybe we're not giving back to people like we should. Or maybe, like I said, we're impatient. You know what I'm saying? Like I am. You know what I mean? Cussing motherfuckers out. It's shit like that. And it probably is has a lot to do with patience, with divine feminine, having patience, and then maybe in turn, once we get patience, then that motherfucker, the divine masculine, will speed the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody can move on the same level at the freeway. Can't ride a motherfucker's ass and that motherfucker start braking. It's a turbulent trip. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to ride the same motherfucking MPH on this bitch, basically, right? We all need to get on the same level. Hence why this justice is reversed with this journey. Like, this a bumpy ass fucking safari ride that we both are on. Divine feminine and divine masculine, okay? So, I'm going to pull these blockages for divine masculine and divine feminine, and let's just see if they mirror. Because if we are truly twins, y'all, if we are truly twins, then the shit should mirror, right? His blockage should represent my blockage should represent his blockage as far as mirroring, right? And it should be for a collective because I'm pulling on all of us. So let's see what it is, okay? So what's the divine feminine's blockage in regards to this union with the divine masculine? So we got the Six of Swords. I'm going to pull one more. And we got the Knight of Swords, right? Let me look at this. Y'all could be air signs. Divine masculine could be an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, all right? I feel like this has kind of got something to do with what I said with the separation reading before. Remember when I told you divine feminine, like, you're going to have to, like, slay Goliath. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this is. I feel like this is like leaving a situation, running away from something that you know you need to stand up to. It don't even have to be the divine masculine. Like maybe the divine masculine is scared to approach you and ain't coming to you because it's a situation in your life that you ain't approached, that you've been scared to approach. Maybe you got to knock that shit out. You know what I mean? Like, if y'all are really twins, it makes total sense, G. It makes total fucking sense. Like, say it's somebody like a friend you had way back in the day and y'all fell out over some whatever the fuck. And it was like a really good friend and you was like, fuck that bitch, right? So you ain't cleared that energy out. So we can't really fault the divine masculine for not coming up to clear some shit up with us if we ain't clear shit up with other motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's this type of energy. Like, once we clear out all our shit, because remember I told you we got the reins to this shit. So I still feel like we are in charge and have the power of this whole union thing, but I feel like it's still some shit we not clearing out. Some shit, I think we so focused on the divine masculine that it ain't even got shit to do with that motherfucker. I think it's other shit. This could be shit with your parents, you know what I'm saying? This could be beef you got with your mom or your dad, your siblings, or some shit you ain't cleared out with a motherfucker is what's preventing some divine feminines. And a lot of us, probably that's on here, you gonna have to think about it tonight. You gonna have to think about it, because right now we just mad at our divine masculines. But tonight, think about some shit that you ain't really cleared out of your life. A motherfucker that you still got a grudge against, that you ain't really cleared no air with, and they ain't came to come clear the air with you. I bet you all that shit tie in together, my G. I bet you. Let's pull divine masculines, what his blockage is in regards to reuniting with the divine feminine. Let's see. So he's got the 10 of Pentacles. One more. And he's got the Page of Swords, right? So I feel like it's the same thing. So basically, it was like some shit that you need to confront in your life, divine feminine, that you haven't necessarily confronted or taken the nail to the coffin and buried that shit once and for all type shit, not even related to the divine masculine. That's what I take this is. For the divine masculine, I take it as like he hasn't, it's like it's almost like the same thing. It's like, but his is like he sees what he wants and doesn't approach it. Like he cuts it out. You know what I mean? You had some shit, you ran from it. He sees some shit, he cut it out. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's basically him running from it. This Page of Swords shouldn't be, this is a motherfucker just watching some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not taking no action. You know what I mean? Just watching his whole life, 10 of Pentacles, pass him by type shit is how I take it. You know what I mean? Not facing the situation like a king. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't facing your situation, divine feminine, either like a king. It's like a knight. You know what I'm saying? Both of it it's like childish. You know, I'm talking to myself too, y'all. Believe me. Because like I said, I had an epiphany when I read that bitch's article today. Like, I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? But I agree that somebody that's on the journey is the only person that could explain it to you. So long story short, remember, this shit's off balance. The journey's off balance, right? Divine masculine's off balance because he just watching the shit that he wants, the stability, the love, everything he wants with divine feminine just go away. And probably he could have been in some past ass relationship. Maybe divine masculine was married. You know what I mean? Mine was married with a whole family and a whole kids and all kind of shit. You know what I mean? He was. I wasn't fucking with him then. Let's just put that out there. I was not a karmic, motherfuckers. I was divine all the way, okay? But it's the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, speaking from my own experience, I can't really speak all for him or what exactly all went on, but that's some shit I'm sure he ran. If he ran from me and we don't even have all this shit, you know what I mean? We were friends for a long time. We've been friends for a really long time. But if he ran from this shit and gave up on some shit where his children and his ex-wife and all that shit were concerned, he gave up on it. Whatever it was with you, divine feminine, 6 of Swords, you gave up on it too. It's like, I feel like it's for his past shit and for now. It's something to do with the past. It's like something that y'all are not, or we, excuse me, not y'all, we, as a collective divine feminine, divine masculine energy are not clearing out. That has nothing to do with the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like, divine masculine's blockage has nothing to do with divine feminine. Divine feminine's blockage has nothing to do with divine masculine. It's what it's looking like. I'm telling you, y'all, we have to clear this shit out. We have to take the reins on this shit. I'm going to put one more on this for you, divine feminine, on this side. Yeah, it's like whatever it is, divine feminine, something in your life, you have not cleared out. You know what I mean? It's somebody that you refusing to talk to or that's refusing to talk to you besides the divine masculine. I feel like that's the first step to reunion, y'all. These other readers ain't gonna tell you that shit. They gonna tell you that it's all this motherfucker and shit. My earthly side is like, yeah, it is all this motherfucker. It is all divine masculine with his punk ass. You know what I mean? But to look at it from that divine view, you know what I mean, where we want to sit with the Most High and shit, of course we have to look at ourselves. Of course. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is us being stagnant on some other shit completely unrelated to divine masculine that we ain't cleared out. Pretty much. And we need to charge up in there and fix that shit. You know what I mean? It's a blockage. It is. It's like somebody flushing a fucking tampon and a paper towel down the toilet and shit and expecting the shit to flush. Like, you got to clear that shit out for new shit to be able to flow through. You know what I'm saying? For real. Let's put one on divine masculine. One more on him. Because I feel like this is him just running away from kind of all responsibility, past responsibility, or maybe it's too much responsibility, and he just kind of, I feel like this is like this Page of Swords, excuse me, is like give up mode. You know what I mean? Almost like surrender mode. Like he doesn't fight for much. You know what I mean? And it mirrors. You wasn't fighting for whatever the fuck this is that you got. Optimus, move. Go. Sorry, that's my dog. You wasn't fighting for whatever the fuck this is that you gotta heal, right? And he's not fighting for the shit that'll heal him. The shit that he needs to heal. Like he just, it looks like both of y'all, us, all of us, gave up on something. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck it is. Me personally. But that's because I'm still like in awe about the whole thing, right? So Divine Masculine got the Hierophant reverse for what it is that's blocking him. So like I said, it's past shit. It's past shit, like past commitments, past family issues. Y'all can have the same shit. It could be parental issues. It could be self-esteem issues. It's something or someone or some situation in Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine's life that they still haven't dealt with that's blocking the union. It's not all this. It's not the karmic. It's not the third party. You know what I'm saying? It's none of that shit. The Divine Masculine hides behind the karmic to avoid this shit, right? To avoid that shit. That's what he does. And we hide behind our anger and be like, fuck you, motherfucker, to hide our shit. Like, let's just be real. That's what it is. And it stems from shit that don't have nothing to do with the other person. You know what I mean? I was already like this. You know what I mean? Like, I was already like this. And granted, we're releasing shit now. I'm not saying we're still in this energy or completely in this energy. I'm going to say we're not completely in this energy because it's still some residue there. Like, let's just be real. Like, it is. It's still some residue there that we have to clear out because we so fucking close. Like, we're fucking close. I wouldn't even come on here and tell you that I didn't feel like it was close if I didn't really feel like the shit was close. Because, I mean, my shit been going on so long. I would never recommend the twin flame journey to nobody if you ain't ready to really clean it's like getting a fucking colonoscopy for your fucking spirit and shit. You know what I mean? Like, everybody ain't ready for that shit, G. Everybody ain't, you know? Let's see what steps Divine Feminine should take to clear out this blockage, right? Let's see what she should do. Because mind you, we want this fucking we want a balanced journey, not an unbalanced journey. And that's what this shit has been. This separation has been unbalanced like a motherfucker, y'all. Let's see what the action is. All right. So we got the Lovers, right? I'm going to pull another one because I don't really know where this is going. I got a couple things in my head that are flowing around, but I want to make sure first. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine could be a Taurus, like I said, Libra, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I see earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo out here, Gemini. Let's keep going. So what does Divine Feminine, what action should she take to remove this blockage? The Lovers and the High Priestess came out. Remember when I told y'all, I'm like, our shit, like, we got our shit together here on Earth and shit. You know what I'm saying? We need to be like E.T. in the closet with that fucking seeing spell, trying to get the fuck home on some, like, real shit. Like, we need to stay in divine mode. Like, it's like playing the fucking intermediate level on a video game all the time is what I feel like this is telling me, Divine Feminine. It's like we need to get to the higher level. You know what I'm saying? We didn't already mastered this shit. You know what I mean? We can make money with our eyes closed, catch men, you know what I mean? Catch dudes, dress up, whatever the fuck we gotta do, catch anybody we want, date anybody we want with our eyes closed. Like, there's nothing to this level, this 3D level anymore that's challenging. You know what I mean? I feel like we need to challenge ourselves and clear out some real shit. That's what this shit is. That's what's blocking. That's what we need to do. That's what will remove this blockage, which is what I said. It's something on the spiritual. I feel like deep down in my heart, Divine Feminine, what I feel like is like you haven't forgiven somebody. I can't figure out who the fuck it is, so when I get off this video, I'm going to think hard, long and hard, shit. Because I'm like, who the fuck? You know what I mean? Usually I just cut motherfuckers off and forget about them. But it's got to be somebody or multiple people. Maybe I got to heal. We got to heal, Divine Feminine. Multiple relationships with people. I don't fucking know. Like I said, I'm on this journey with y'all. I'm just putting it out there like, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Let's see what Divine Masculine's action should be to clear this blockage. Finds masculine's actions to clear this blockage. That shit wanted to come out, then it went back in. I'm not gonna take it. It fell. It's the Three of Pentacles. Oh shit, 2. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Like I said, this motherfucker don't have his life together on the 3D. Remember? I said he ran away from whatever responsibility, whatever happened. Like I said, mine had an ex-whole life before me and shit. You know what I mean? Like, ran away from that shit, or it didn't work out, and now it scares him. And so now he don't want to move into something else out of fear. You know what I'm saying? So he's stuck here. Look at the difference of the cards, right? So this is what he needs to get past. He needs to be able to work and like be able to master his self-mastery on this 3D field. He has to. Like, we've already just mastered the 3D field, like I just told you. Divine Masculine has not mastered this 3D field. Yours, Divine Feminine, was not 3D field. Yours is 5D field. So once we master the 5D, maybe this motherfucker will master the 3D. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have the horse to pull the wagon. You know what I'm saying? This is not the horse. You know what I'm saying? This is the horse. You know what I'm saying? This is the power. That wagon ain't moving without the fucking horse. You know what I mean? Like, I told you was desperado, Divine Feminine, right? He can't move until when I move, you move. Just like that, on some ludicrous shit, right? I really feel like that. I really feel like once we clear out some whatever the fuck this shit is, then he can start to clear out whatever the fuck it is. Like, he can start taking steps to start like, okay, I got my, you know, if it's a child support, say with a baby mama, this 3 of Pentacles, he could be like, okay, fix the payment plan, boom, boom, figured out how to pay this bitch and still be on top and still be cool. Now I don't have to worry about that shit. Boom, let's knock out the 2nd Pentacle. Boom, let's knock out the 3rd Pentacle. Like, he needs to almost prioritize his 3D life when Divine Feminine needs to prioritize her spiritual life. You know what I mean? And I totally can dig that shit. And it worked for me. You know what I mean? Like, as far as the forgiving part, I still don't know who the fuck that is. But as far as like ascending and shit, like when me and my Divine Masculine first separated, I started volunteering at like a homeless shelter every Tuesday. I kind of fell off now and shit because the shit got kind of a little bit weird, but I did it for like almost a year with like kids and their homeless parents and all kind of shit, not to toot beep beep, but that was it, right? That's what I used to do because I just felt like I had so much love to give, and my Divine Masculine was like this and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he was like this. You know what I mean? And I was like this. You know what I mean? It didn't go together. And even still, when you look at it like this, it don't really go together. It's two different fields, you know what I'm saying? But I would do shit like, and I still do this. I don't necessarily volunteer anymore because my time just got consumed, and like I said, it got on some whole other crazy shit. But I started making like little kits. I'll go to the Dollar Tree, get little gift bags, make like 3, 4 of them. Don't overextend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Throw some shit in there for some homeless people. They don't give a fuck if it's cold ravioli. Put some water in there, some soap, lotion, and just keep the motherfuckers in my bag. Because out here where I live in Los Angeles, you'll sit on the damn off-ramp or the on-ramp to get on the freeway for like 15 minutes with a homeless motherfucker just staring at you looking hungry than a motherfucker. Like, I couldn't take it no more. So I'm like, damn, God, okay, well, what can I do to give back? I don't necessarily believe in throwing money in the collection plate at church. You know what I mean? I just don't. I go to church, but I feel like I want to see God's blessing. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see it. So it's like, that's why I don't put money in the collection plate at church, but that's a whole nother story. But my whole point of saying this shit is like, little things, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't overextend it. You ain't got to like open the door when the motherfucker come knock on it or none of that shit, or, you know what I mean, go to church every Sunday or nothing like that. But whatever that piece of you, Divine Feminine, that makes you like divine, you know what I mean? Even if you just got some old clothes, just put like, I don't know, put like 4 old dresses up in your fucking trunk of your car and keep the motherfuckers in there. One day you're going to be outside a restaurant kicking it with your friends. It's going to be a homeless lady sitting there and it's going to click. Boom. Let me get this lady this homeless dress. It's going to make you feel so much better. But it's also a release. And I'm telling you, once you start doing that shit and we start forgiving motherfuckers, I mean, because, look, divine, if you want to be divine, you got to be like Christ. Christ was forgiven, right? God is forgiven, right? You can't be half and half with that shit is what I'm thinking. There's no way we can call this shit a divine masculine, divine, feminine, twin flame and keep using the word divine and then try to keep God out of it, you know what I'm saying, and not do what we need to do. If you really feel like this is your divine. You know what I'm saying? That's the true test right there. Because if you really feel like this is your divine masculine or divine feminine, then it's like, okay, there should be no question about what the fuck I need to do to get this shit popping, right? Right? I mean, like, honestly, if it's divine, you being led by God. There's no way that you can fucking say, no, I don't want to do this shit, God. It really should just kick you in the gear if this is really a twin flame. You know what I'm saying? If it is. I don't know if it's in this article that I'm going to post or another article, but that I read today. But the lady was saying a true way to test it where you don't have to fucking buy candles and buy twin flame packs for $150 to put in some other psychic's fucking pocket. Let's just be honest, okay? She was like, this is from the divine. He's answering. Like, we have him on our side. So, of course, you can be like, God, if this is my twin flame, like literally, and it worked for me tonight because you know I had to test the shit. I'm like, if this is my twin flame, Lord, send me a sign. And I picked something like the girl said. She said, I picked 2 swans and I live wherever the fuck she lived. Ain't wasn't no motherfucking swans there. She was like, show me 2 swans and I want to see it within the next 3 days. Show me 3 times in the next 3 days. She said the motherfucker showed her the swan. And it be shit like that that like pump you up and be like, okay, so I'm not tripping. So if I'm not tripping and it really is my divine, then obviously I'm missing something because God is talking to you, but this union still ain't getting together. So God sends you the sign, boom. Yes, this is divine feminine. This is your divine masculine. But the union, it's a blockage in the middle. Like you got the message, but it's like a big ass blood clot and shit, like right in the middle to where the shit can't come down. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? So maybe first what y'all need to do, because that's what I did today. I asked God, I'm like, send me a sign. I picked some shit that I know I would never see. And I asked for it. I asked for him to send it to me 3 times. So far, he's only sent it to me twice. I asked him today at 4 o'clock. By 5:15, I had seen my sign twice, okay? I still haven't seen the 3rd one yet. I saw it twice. It made me feel better. I'm like, okay, so it's not that the shit ain't supposed to be. So it's a blockage. Boom. It was like that, y'all. Like it just clicked like that. Like, okay, well, obviously it's not one or the other. It's not the karmic, y'all. It's not. Fuck them hoes. Fuck them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. But it's not them. It's really not. Because what do they say in the Bible? No man can close a door that God has opened, and no man can open the door that God has shut. So it could be 1,000 karmics around this motherfucker. They still can't stop what the fuck God ordained, period. Sorry to say God and MF together. I try never to do that. So that one won't happen again. I do have a potty mouth, but that's just, come on now. Come on, G. Sorry, Lord. I apologize for that. That's my whole point, though. It's just to say, test it. Test your manifestation skills. You know what I'm saying? Test it. Test it, because I feel like once you master this divine feminine, then divine masculine will master this. Or vice versa. Once he masters this, you'll master this. But I feel like it's you first, because nothing that happens on the ground doesn't happen without the, you know what I mean, up above. Like, as above, so below is what they say. It's not as below, so above. It's as above, so below. Which why I told you, you are the fucking desperado, girl. You got to get this shit popping, divine feminine, and not on this earthly plane. I don't know. Maybe we got to start getting better attitudes, stop tripping on motherfuckers. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it the fuck on out. But I feel like it starts with us. I feel like the blockage is us that the divine masculine ain't even aware of, because remember, he ain't really ascended all the way to the 5D. He's still in the dark night of that soul and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He's still worried about his pinnacles and how he look in front of motherfuckers and shit. We passed that shit. So I'm like, okay, so this also means to me that divine masculine is not even like, we don't need to worry about it. It's ordained. You see the damn angel and the high priestess. So that's what I'm saying. If you want to just double, triple check, y'all, tonight and make sure this is your divine masculine, because I like actual, factual shit. Do what I told you. Ask God or whoever you believe in, you know what I'm saying, to send you a sign. Not some shit like, let me see two motherfucking light bulbs and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's some shit you gonna see. Ask for some shit that you not gonna see. Like, I want to see 2 crushed up chips in the parking lot when I walk out. That'll let me know if this is my, like some shit I'm telling you that you just would not even expect to see. Ask for some crazy shit and he will deliver it to you. He delivered it to me, y'all. He showed me. So that's what kicked me into gear. Like, okay, so the shit is real. So then what's the blockage? That's all it is. It's just a blockage. I was watching this guy today, and I'm done because it's a short ass reading, but I'm just talking, but I had to get this off my chest, y'all. I had to. The shit been bothering me all day. I watched this guy today, and he was talking about manifesting in the 5D. And he was like, that's when emotion and thought come together. Like, if your emotion and your thought is not on the same path, how the fuck can you manifest, right? He didn't say it like that, but you know, I'm going to break it down to you, right? So I'm like, well, what the fuck do that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, if you want something, you know what I mean? And that's the thought. But if you feel like you ain't never gonna get it, that's the emotion. How the fuck can you manifest some shit like that, right? So I'm like, damn, that's some real fucking shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's real. It's like you tell yourself no before you even do the shit. So then it goes to, so I'm like, well, then how do you rectify that shit, right? So then that goes to, well, then what do you really care about? Because let's all picture this, right? Say we all homeless. We all got kids and we out on the street, right? We walking with our kid down the street. It's cold. It's raining. Your kid crying. Your kid hungry. You and your kid hungry, but your kid is crying, hungry, and wet, right? The emotion is, damn, my fucking kid is hungry. Like, this shit is sad as fuck. I can't watch my kid in this. Like, it's emotional. It's like, okay, fuck. Like, this needs to be fixed. The thought is, fuck that, I'm about to hustle and get my baby some food even if I don't fucking eat because I love my baby that much, right? I love my baby that much. Now, you could have easily been like, back to emotion. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. My baby hungry and shit. You know what I mean? We out here like, we can't keep going through that shit. And your thought could be like, well, what can I do? You know what I mean? I guess we'll just keep walking till we figure something out. Like, no, motherfucker, it don't work like that. You know what I mean? That fucking drive gotta be behind that emotion is what I'm saying. So if you really care about your divine masculine and your divine feminine and it's like real true love and you know this shit is divine and meant to be, then that's the fucking emotion. Put the thought behind that shit. Act like it is so, even though it ain't so, in order for it to be so type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you got to train your mind. Like, that's why I said if you need to ask God to send you the sign to let you know for sure that this is divine masculine, that's one step down. Now you got the thought in check. Now get the emotion in check. Then you can manifest that shit. I really believe this shit. I really believe it, and it just came to me today. So I had to, like, break y'all off with this message real quick because it made total fucking sense. It makes total fucking sense. It's like both of us. But you still have to take the reins, divine feminine. And again, this is for y'all that want to be in union and want to reunite. If y'all don't want to reunite and be back together, then this message ain't for you. But for the people that want to reunite and get back together with their divine masculine / divine feminine, this message is for you, okay? Clear some shit out. Divine feminine, something in your past. Let's break this on down again. Something in your past, somebody in your past, some situation in your past that you ain't confronted. You know what I'm saying? You haven't forgiven this person or cleared it out, cried it out, whatever the fuck it is. That's a blockage. You know what I'm saying? It is. Divine masculine, if you watching, your blockage is you need to stop running away from shit that you created. You know what I'm saying? Just, motherfucker, that's life. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers fuck bitches and have babies that they didn't want to have babies with bitches by. That's what it is. Fucking relationships sometimes don't work the fuck out. Deal with that shit, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rewind button in this shit. So you have to deal with that shit. Soon as you can deal with that shit, guess what? You just cleared the way to be with divine feminine. Once divine feminine forgives whoever the fuck this is and does that shit, guess what? She just cleared the fucking way for you. Then this justice can be flipped and then we can get the fuck on our journey like the fuck we was planning on doing. This a hell of a motherfucking layover. You know what I'm saying? What's that movie with Tom Hanks with that motherfucker stuck in the airport? This us. This us, y'all, right now. We have no motherfucking country right now. What was it? He didn't have a passport or some crazy shit? This is us, right? Divine feminine, again, you got to master something. Something in the spiritual world. Give back. I don't know. Give back to your community. Not even if you don't have time to do that shit, just do something nice for a motherfucker. But do something nice for a motherfucker you don't like. I know, like, what, bitch? I know. Even if it's like, hold the elevator door open. You ain't got to push the button for the floor where that motherfucker going. But hold the door open for the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to say good morning or nothing. Start small. I'm a start small last person. Because I don't want motherfucker to be thinking like, oh, why she being nice? It ain't got shit to do with you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my divine on. So that's what I'm saying. Start small. It's something, divine feminine, that you have an abundance of that you can give back to somebody or other people. I don't know what it is. You got to figure that shit out, right? And when you do this shit, divine masculine will man the fuck up. He'll start prioritizing all the fucking shit that he done accumulated in his past. Bills, credit, children, whatever the fuck. And he'll be able to stand on his own. And then he can meet you here. You know what I'm saying? You can teach this motherfucker some shit once you get here. You know what I'm saying? This was at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups, right? Remember when I told y'all with death behind it? Like I told y'all, we don't focus on the damn crucifixion. We focus on the resurrection. That's what I'm about. I ain't gonna sit here. I mean, shit, it's a sad-ass story how Jesus died. You know what I mean? That's horrible. And then I realized, like, why do I keep focusing on that shit when it says he rose? You know what I mean? And I believe it because I done seen some old miracle shit to where I'm like, it's not a far-fetched thing. I've seen shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to focus on the crucifixion. I'm going to focus on the resurrection. Focus on the resurrection, divine feminine. And then he can fucking be crucified because he gonna have to take care of these responsibilities. Divine masculine, it's no way around it. He chose, this is his cross. This is the cross he has to bear. But you gonna give him the hope to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta do this shit first, divine feminine. I told you, you're gonna have to ride that little pony, that My Little Pony. It all starts with you, which makes total sense too, because who is the creator of life on this earthly realm? It's woman, the womb. You know what I'm saying? Men ain't having babies, we are. We mold the shit. You know what I mean? So it only makes sense that you would take the lead. Yeah, he provides and protects and all that shit, but you stabilize shit. You know what I mean? What they say, you can have a house, but it's not a home until you have like a wife, a divine feminine. Like he has a house, you know what I mean? But divine masculine don't have a home. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, it starts with you. You know what I'm saying? It starts with you, divine feminine. I apologize for this rant, more rant than less read, but I'm telling you, I had to get this message out because I feel like it was like a light bulb. And if you feel me and you really are on this divine path, this twin flame journey, and I want you to test it. I want y'all to test that shit, ask God to send you the sign, like I said, and pick something that you don't even, like you wouldn't normally see. Like, I don't know, 2 beer caps, I don't know, in the bottom of your purse or something. You know what I mean? Like something far-fetched. And I'm telling you, if it is your divine masculine and you are in fact ascending and have a relationship with the Father, he ain't gonna let you down. He ain't let me down. And I tell you, because you know I'm a cynical ass motherfucker when it comes to shit. You didn't heard my mouth. So I would tell you, like, nah, the shit didn't even happen. Yo, the shit happened, yo. The shit happened, okay? The shit happening. All of y'all are in the convent with me. Y'all are here. Y'all ghetto nuns too. Ghetto nuns and ghetto priests. We all up in the convent. So if you up in here with me, then I know you got a relationship with the Father. And I know he ain't going to make my message go in vain. So please, ask him tonight. Send you a sign to, number 1, confirm if this is your divine. Like, let's knock that shit out, right? Once you get the confirmation, work on the blockage, divine feminine, on your side. And I feel like this is just the message I'm getting, and it's coming from him, so it's got to be true. He ain't never led me wrong. If it's true, well, if he gives you the confirmation is what I'm saying, then it is true. Then you can work on the blockage, and it's like guaranteed it frees the shit up. It frees the shit up. What that broad said made total sense. It frees the shit up. It has to be a blockage on both sides if y'all are really twins. If y'all are really twins. Y'all share the same DNA, the same spiritual DNA. So what affects you affects him. What affects him affects you, divine feminine. So whatever blocks him blocks you. Whatever blocks you blocks him. It makes total sense. Just want to put that in your head. I don't want to take up your whole night tonight, okay? Anyway, I will be back, tomorrow to start doing the 15th through the 31st love readings for each individual sign. So I will see y'all tomorrow. But thanks again for visiting my channel. Like I said, this may or may not resonate with every divine masculine and divine feminine, but I appreciate you visiting my channel. I hope you got a message from it. I really, really do. Hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Thanks so much for visiting. Am I tripping or nah, Tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Love you. Bye.